Good morning, dear students. Today we will be learning chapter number 20, punctuation mark. So, you can look on this page and you can open your page in your textbook, page number 182. So, while speaking, we use short push, long pushes, particular tones to ask questions and express feelings such as surprises, sadness, happiness, and so on. Okay, so while speaking, punctuations are must. Okay, in every standards you are learning a punctuations. Full stop is there, question mark is there, comma is there, comma colon is there, semicolon is there, single inverted comma is there, double inverted comma, and etc are there, which are called punctuation marks. And while we read and we write, we need to use punctuations. Okay, so capitalization. Here the first topic is, and dear students, you remember when we learned the chapter number 16, the sentences. So every sentence begins with a capital letter. Okay, in between the sentence, if there is a proper noun is always with a capital letter. Okay, we use capital letters at the beginning of sentences and for proper nouns. So here we use capital letters. I am reading here this line. We use capital letters while we beginning of a sentence and with a proper noun. Capital letters are used in some other contexts as well. The following section shows you where capital letters are used. So the following sections, so these part. So how attention on this? So it will show you where we use. First is for the first word of the line of every poem. So here the example is given, twinkle twinkle little star. So every poem starting with a capital letter. Second point is there, the first word of the reported speech. Already we have learned about a reported speech. So every reported, you see here, Rahul said. Rahul said is an introducing speech. Okay. But introducing verb. Said is an introducing verb. After introducing verb, you can see she is my sister is in the double inverted comma. Third point is proper noun in first person singular. I is always capital. Okay, I should be always capital. The first pronoun singular I is always written as a capital letter. Fourth point, the first letter of the names of days, months are written with a capital. They are proper nouns. Okay, they are proper nouns. Days are the proper nouns. Months, names of the months are the proper noun. So it is written with the capital letter. Words other than prepositions, conjunctions, and articles in the titles of the books. Prepositions, conjunctions, and articles in the titles of the books and other published works are written with the capital letters. For example, A Tale of Two Cities, Far from the Madding Crowd. So, you can see where we use capital letters. We have learned in this point where we learn capital letters. Let us go to the on the next page, page number 183. Here you can have your attention here in your book. Words other than prepositions, conjunctions and articles in the names of government departments. Which name departments? Government departments and official designations are written with the capital letters. Example, Government of West Bengal, Queen of England. Queen of England is designation that she is a Queen of England. Words that are used to refer to gods are written with capital letters. God the Almighty. Okay. Next we will see the punctuation marks. So the first one is a full stop. In the sidewise you can see they have shown the punctuation marks that help reader understand and writing better. To read and understand and to write better, we use punctuation. Next is comma, semicolon, colon, interrogation mark, that means a question mark, exclamation mark, apostrophe, inverted commas and quotation marks we see. First, let us go to the full stop. First, let us go to the full stop, this area. The full stop represents the longest push. Yeah, while reading, we need to take little breath. If we read continuously anything, somebody may, opposite person, one who is sitting before us may not understand, or one who is listening us may not understand what we are. If we read continuously, we don't understand what is the news. Okay, so it is a longer push. It is called a period. We use a full stop to mark the end of a statement, a command, a request or an instruction. So full stop is used at the end of an assertive or an imperative sentence. You know what is assertive and what is imperative sentence. Still the examples are here. Mona is a good person. Get me a glass of water. After abbreviations and initials, Mr., Mrs., MA, UK. Okay. Between numbers to denote a decimal fraction. Okay, between the decimal fraction. The next one is the comma. Comma indicates the shortest push. Comma is indicating the shortest push. So let us go through which are the points which comma is using. Okay, which are the points the comma is using. So we can see here in the page. On this page we can see here how it is given. In the page it is given here. See, first let us go through this. See, there is a more words of the same parts of speech. I want to visit my aunt, uncle, younger brother and grand aunt. So nouns are separated with commas. Next is verbs are separated with commas. Aziz came, so, chose and brought the house. So nouns are separated with a comma, or as well as the verbs are separated with a comma here. Words, phrases or clauses in the sentence. A subordinate clause is a very kind that comes before the principal clauses. So we have learned what is phrases and what is clauses. A noun of address from the rest of the sentence. Vineet, you better catch your cap. Now Vineet is a noun. So after a Vineet. Different part of a date in a letter or a written passage. 30 April 2017. Different parts of an address. Address also we use comma. A question tag from the main sentence. There also we can use comma. A reported speech from the rest of the sentence in direct speech. There also we use comma. The comma is also used to mark the phrases in opposition, okay, to avoid repeating work, and after the salutation and the complimentary clause in a letter optional. Dear sir, dear yours faithfully, complimentary clause and salutation. Okay, so you can see here which are the points we are using commas. Okay, this very beautifully. Read once again, then you will understand better. Next, let us go to the latest practice. Capitalize and insert commas and full stops in the sentences on the next page. One has been done for you. Okay, one they have already done for us the first one. So let us go to the next one. Okay, so mother, I want to help you with your work. So mother, M should be capital. Okay, then mother, I want to help you with your work. Jatin spoke politely, firmly and confidently about the theory of evaluation. Okay, now Jatin is a J capital, spoke politely, comma, firmly and confidently about the theory of evaluation. Okay. Third number, satisfied with his student's performance. The teacher congratulated him. Satisfied, S should be capital. With the student's performance. After the performance, there should be a comma. The teacher congratulated him. Mukul, who is a Mrs. Verma's son, got a scholarship from the Musketeers Institute of Technology, USA. So Mukul, M capital, Mrs. M capital, and after Mrs. there should be a dot. Verma, V capital. After the son there should be a comma. After the then there should be a comma. Got a scholarship from the Musketeers, M capital. Institute, I should be always capital. Technology, after technology there is a comma. USA, U capital, then dot. S capital, then dot. A capital, then full stop at the end of the sentence. Number 5, I want to opt for mathematics, physics, chemistry and computer science in class 11. Okay. So, I should be always capital. I want to opt for mathematics. Nouns are divided with the commas. Mathematics, comma, physics, comma, chemistry, comma and computer science in 11. Number 6, she wasn't in fact being very honest. She as capital. After wasn't, T after T there is a comma. In fact very being honest. Honest, after honest there is a full stop. Okay. Here there should be end of the sentence. There should be a full stop. Okay. You know about Sultan Razia, the famous queen of India, don't you? So you, Y capital. You know about the Sultan, Sultana, S capital, Razia, R capital. After the Razia there is a comma. The famous queen of India, I capital. After India there is a comma. Okay. You have to write question mark at the end of the sentence. Please get me a kilo of sugar, a dozen eggs, 2 loaves of bread and a liter of milk. Please, P capital. Get me a kilo of sugar. After sugar there is a comma. A dozen eggs, comma. 2 loaves of bread and a liter of milk. After the milk, at the end of the sentence there is a full stop. So dear students, this is an exercise we have done now. Okay. Some of the parts are done in this exercise. Some of I have done while explaining. So please write it down, these exercises in your textbook as well as in your notebook and read till page number 185 twice as your homework. Have a good day and thank you to all.